Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I am reviewing for you the Alpha H Liquid Gold Exfoliating Treatment with 5% glycolic acid. This is what the new packaging looks like. Alpha H kindly sent this as part of PR a few months ago, and I am now getting paid to share my thoughts and opinions with you all today. If you're new here, my name is Nadia and I'm a licensed esthetician who loves to test and review skincare products. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you love product reviews. Alpha H describes this as the cult favorite exfoliating treatment that has been an Alpha H bestseller for over 25 years. This is clinically proven to increase luminosity, improve elasticity, and promote even tone and texture. You can find this at alphah.com, and I will be sure to link it down below for you. Here I have the 3.38 ounce unit, which retails for $74.95. And there is a 1 ounce unit that retails for $25.95. And when I remember purchasing when Alpha H was available at Sephora, but I never used it. That was when I would just purchase things to purchase things, but we are doing that no longer. Alpha H suggests that you start slowly and build using liquid gold 2 to 3 times per week on alternate evenings. After cleansing, you want to saturate a cotton pad and sweep over face, neck, and décolleté, avoiding the eyes. You may also want to dispense the product directly onto your hands and press directly onto the skin. You may allow this to work on its own, as layering it with other products will buffer the efficacy of liquid gold. This contains glycerin and silk proteins to help skin retain hydration and minimize transepidermal water loss. You may follow with a face oil like their Golden Haze face oil, for which I will link my review up above. To date, that is still one of my favorite face oils. I emptied it and I truly miss it. This product does not contain loads and loads of ingredients, but we do see a few anti-agers, hydrators, and brightening skincare ingredients. We see glycolic acid, 5% to be exact. Glycolic acid is an AHA that accelerates the skin's renewal process by dissolving the bonds that hold dead skins together. It increases the skin's luminosity and clarity. It stimulates collagen and hyaluronic acid production. It also reduces the appearance of hyperpigmentation, fine lines, minimizes pores, and smooths uneven texture. We also see licorice root extract, a soothing, anti-irritating antioxidant that helps to minimize hyperpigmentation. I first used this on July 1st and I felt a slight cooling tingle. I hadn't used an exfoliant in a minute, but I noticed that there was a bit of a scent within the product, but it was mostly due to the product's ingredients, as this is not scented at all. Skin did well. It did give it a nice glow, and I did use it with a cotton round. And the next day, my skin woke up feeling slightly smoother with a natural glow, and pores appeared smaller, especially along the forehead area. A week after use, I noted that my skin woke up feeling a lot smoother, and it looked more radiant. This did not make my skin feel dry, irritated, or appear red. There was some slight tingling even after a week of use, but I did notice that with continued use, the overall smoothness of my skin improved. On week 3, I noted that the skin's texture continued to improve. Still no redness, no dryness, or irritation. Skin woke up looking radiant, less congested throughout as well, with little to no breakouts. During this test, I did try this out as an exfoliating toner. The last product similar to this that I did try was the Paula's Choice 6% mandelic acid and 2% lactic acid liquid exfoliant. I will link my review to that up above. And very similar to the liquid gold, you can use these with a cotton round, but you can also use it with your bare hands. The ingredients here are a little bit different, whereas I find this to be more retexturizing and smoothing, and I find this to be more brightening. It does have some smoothing properties in there, but not as smoothing as this. As far as what would be best suited for sensitive skin, it would be this option because it is more lactic acid based, and lactic acid has a smaller molecular size, whereas this would be better suited for conditioned skin, even though it is just 5%. The glycolic acid has a smaller molecular size, which allows it to penetrate the skin a little bit deeper and also irritate and sensitize the skin. However, I did not feel any of that with liquid gold. I'm assuming that you can also use this as your exfoliant at night in the same way that you can use this as well. Before this video goes live, I will use this strictly on its own to continue to see the effects of that on the skin. I think that I love both of these products. I can see myself using these year round. This I would use strictly at night, and this I would use during the day. I like the brightening properties of this as well, and I like the retexturizing, resurfacing properties of this. From use, I have noticed smoother skin, a luminous glow, both of which have improved over time with continued use. Pores appear smaller, definitely smaller along the forehead area, and less congestion throughout, as well as less breakouts. I use this primarily at night with other Alpha H products and some Drunk Elephant products, as well as Paula's Choice products, and it worked very well with all of the other ranges. I did not use this during the day, and even though this is an exfoliant, I found myself using this primarily with another Alpha H product, which is the Vitamin B Serum with 5% niacinamide. So do stay tuned for a review on this, which is coming soon. My favorite way to use this was after cleansing with the Alpha H Balancing Cleanser. It is a creamy cleanser, but it's not one that leaves a residue over the skin, and it does not lather. I will also link it down below because it was kind of like a pleasant surprise when I started using that, especially right now where it's summer and I tend to gravitate more towards like lathery and foamy cleansers. That is a creamy cleanser. Then I would go in with a cotton round with the Alpha H Liquid Gold. Then I would use the Vitamin B Serum, also by Alpha H. And then I'd follow it with my favorite eye and lip products. Then I'd finish with the Paula's Choice Barrier Repair Cream. I will link my review to that product up above. I have been reaching for that at night quite a bit, and I did so especially throughout this test. I think all skin types who are struggling with uneven tone, texture, congestion, dullness would really enjoy this by Alpha H. And although it is 5% glycolic acid, I did notice a difference on my very conditioned skin. This is perfect for those who believe in the less is more and just refuse to use a 15% acid blend, or are simply just not ready for something that intense. My pros here, this is 5% glycolic acid, low enough to exfoliate and still see results. This makes this perfect for those who don't want to, again, use a high percentage of an acid blend, but still want to see and feel results. I also appreciate the fact that there are many ways in which you can use this. You don't just have to limit yourself to using it on your face. You can use it on your neck and décolleté as well. You can use it on the backs of your hands. Just make sure that you wear an SPF if your skin will be exposed to the elements. You can also use it on your armpits to minimize ingrowns and uneven texture. Just make sure that you do not using after shaving, otherwise burn. You can also use it on your feet and you want to follow with a thick moisturizer and socks. If your makeup looks cakey or uneven, use glycolic acid in your routine and your makeup will go on smoother and look flawless. There are, of course, many other ways to use this, and you can visit the Alpha H website for additional tips. I will be trying those that I just mentioned, or at least some of them, so I will either pin a comment or update you on the bottom bar. I do like the packaging. I find it interesting. I don't think there's anything in my collection that looks like this. I find the cap that's just kind of cool. So I do really enjoy it. It's basic, but not basic. And I do also like that there is a 1 ounce option in case you're just not ready to commit for that to the 3 ounce unit with a $75 price tag. My cons here, of course, is the price tag. If you treat this as your serum, it absolutely makes sense. However, this does also contain denatured alcohol. This can irritate the skin as it enhances the penetration of other ingredients. When used in a concentration of 10% or greater, of course, it can irritate and weaken the skin's protective barrier and do even more damage if it's paired with menthol or other essential oils, which we do not see here. This is a very versatile exfoliating treatment, and although quite pricey, it is in fact results driven. I think that if it's in your price range, if it fits your aesthetic, you will love this. You can even use this on your scalp. This does contain denatured alcohol, so I am deducting 1 point for that. So I am rating this a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed testing this, seeing and feeling results. Let me know if you have used this product by Alpha H in the comments down below. What were your results? Would you recommend this to others? Let's discuss in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching today's video, for spending some time with me today. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Before you leave, hit that subscribe button if you have yet to subscribe, and give this video a like if you learned something new today, and I will see you in my next video. Glycolic acid.